says I only have 3 hours to live.
You're gonna die!
Evan, get over here.
What?
We downloaded an app that tells us when we're gonna die, and
Look at your girlfriends.
Why would you download that?
I don't know, we all were.
You guys are ridiculous.
To avoid danger, I refused to ride in my boyfriend's passenger seat. But then my phone started ringing. It said I had violated the user agreement. When I opened the app again, I saw I had just 1 minute left, so I sprinted back home. But my phone kept ringing non-stop. I figured the only solution was to turn it off. But death doesn't stop just because your phone is off. While getting ready to shower, my phone suddenly rang again. And as I went to grab it, a mysterious force lifted me into the air. When the countdown hit 0, I died instantly. And just before that, my boyfriend had gotten into a car accident. Later he was taken to the hospital, but he refused the emergency surgery. He said he'd die later that night, then pulled out his phone. It showed he had only 19 hours left to live.
It tells you when you're gonna die.
dude, seriously?
I know. Say the same thing, but it knew we were gonna crash.
Ellie tried to comfort him, saying it was just an app, but he told her the app had perfectly predicted his girlfriend's death. Ellie didn't believe it, so she turned and walked away. She told her co-workers about it later out of curiosity. They all downloaded the app. Everyone else had decades left, but when it was Ellie's turn, she only had 2 days. First she brushed it off, but what happened next made her start to believe. Then when the man was about to start surgery, he noticed he had less than 3 minutes left, so he tried to skip it, but then his phone rang, telling him he'd violated the user agreement. He ignored it, until he glanced at the mirror, and saw a shadow behind him. When he turned around, it was nothing. Then suddenly the shadow smashed through the mirror. Panicked, he ran into the hallway, hoping a closed door could block whatever was chasing him, but that only sped up his death. By the time he tried to escape, it was already too late. The door in front of him wouldn't budge, and behind him fast footsteps echoed through the hall, and he saw it was his dead girlfriend. He had no idea why she was there. Then his phone fell from above. When the countdown hit 0, the man met his end.